For my psychology dissertation, I chose to explore deceptive behaviour in university students. The studies seek to address the gap between psychological influences on deceptive behaviour, looking at a relationship between deception and social anxiety, social desirability, and emotion regulation. Social media is fast evolving, and with this comes a lot of social pressure and a need to fit in and keep up with social trends. Access to social media platforms online are becoming widespread and act as a platform of self-presentation. Drawing on Goffman's self-presentation theory and the self-discrepancy theory, the study investigates deception as a strategy for impression management and as a means of existing in society today. The study hypothesized that high levels in the predictive variables being measured would influence higher levels in deceptive behaviour. The study used a cross-sectional correlational design to investigate this relationship. All participants completed the same questionnaire made up of the same measuring scales for each variable. Please refer to the poster for information on what scales were included as part of the online questionnaire used for this study. Descriptive statistics found that all variables, except social desirability and vindictive lying, were normally distributed, so a Pearson's R coefficient correlation was used. The results table for these correlation tests and linear regressions are included on the poster. Social anxiety was found to be the main predictor of deception, having significant positive correlations with overall lying and relational lying. An unexpected finding was the relationship between emotion regulation and social anxiety. However, in my discussion, I discussed the absence of emotion regulation's association with deception, as it may manifest itself and act through social anxiety instead. No significant correlations were found for vindictive lying or social desirability, and emotion regulation was found insignificant in its influence on deception. The findings supported the hypothesis of the study that stated that higher social anxiety levels influence higher levels of deception. However, the same wasn't identified for emotion regulation and social desirability. This supports research that speculates deception as a means of self-presentation online. Research into deception stated that vindictive lying may be as a result of personality traits through the dark triad, and that lying overall may be more cognitive than socially and emotionally driven. My study explores these further. The study used a small sample size of 42, so that the statistical power of these results may therefore be limited, posing as an opportunity for future research to use a questionnaire that may be completed quicker to increase overall completion rates. Thank you.